I'm truly thankful to get to be out here with you all this evening. Seems like many things have been running through my mind, thinking about what I would say if I had to stand here tonight. Brother Jason, I hope that you all would just pray for a few minutes of time, that the Lord would look down, that He would bless me, and maybe just give me something to say, to preach about here today. I know there's nothing that I'd rather do here than to preach for my Lord. When He looks down, He blesses me here. Why, Jason, you was talking about, you said, why we don't have no promise of tomorrow, why we don't have no promise of seeing the light of another day, why, but I'm thankful for one promise that I've got today, why that if you have the Lord, then why that when I close my eyes here in death, why I'll be able to open them, why over in heaven's sweet land today, how sweet that's gonna be one day after a while, you see, why there was a time in my life when you see I was lost here, why I was lost in sin here, me and my family, why we were living in just a little apartment at one time, and I had to share a bedroom with my brother there, and then my sister, she was in the next room right across from us, with nothing but a curtain separating us there, and I began to feel condemned down in my heart, you see, why I knew that something had to change, why I knew that I had to fall down on my knees, why, because I knew that if I left this world, that hell was going to be my home, you see, and so I can remember I didn't want anyone to see me pray, I didn't want anyone to see me fall down on my knees here, and so I would just go in the kitchen and I would grab the keys to one of the cars outside, and I would sneak out when no one was looking, and go out to the car right next to the road, and I would climb in there, and I didn't even know how to pray, but I would begin to cry out to my Lord today, and I'm glad that He heard my cries, why I'm glad that it doesn't matter what time of the day or night that it is, why, but He always heard my cry, no matter how many times I let Him down here in this world, why He was always there for me, when I began to cry out to Him, friends, why you can read in this book here where Jesus, He did so many miracles back then, why He gave sight to the blind, why He made the deaf hear, He even raised the dead people, so many people today, why they might want to say, well, we don't see Him doing any miracles now today, why, but I've got news for you, that why if you don't see Him doing any miracles today, that why you're not looking right, why I can tell you about one miracle that He did one time, you see I was dead in my sin, why I didn't deserve anything, why I was down at my lowest point one time, why then my Lord, He reached down His hand for me, today, why He gave me life here, why, because He said that He is the way, He is the truth, and He is the life here, you see, friends, and so why He was talking one time, and why he began to talk, why the people they said, well, how can this man here talk about our father Abraham? He's not even 50 years old. How can he say that? Why that he knew Abraham? And so then Jesus, he said before Abraham was only too glad why that he was there in the beginning. Why, and I can feel him down in my heart. Why, but thanks be to God, he's why he's going to be there in the end, you see. And so friends today, why I'm going to be looking for him one day after a while. You know, I read a little story one time. You know, I guess it happened. Why with all those shootings that they've been happening, you know, why when they had those shootings out there in Connecticut, I believe it was, when that man he went around into the classrooms of all those little kids there. See, and then he was just going around shooting, I believe, everyone that he could. And then one of those teachers, she knew that he was in the building. And so she, why she told all the little kids in her room, she said, go over here and hide in the corner where you can't see you. And she just put them all over there. And she went, and she locked the door. And she stood right there in front of it, and when that man came by, she told him, she said, there's no one in here, why they're in the gym or something, but they ain't here. So that man, all he did, why he shot that woman, and then he kept going by, and he never went in that room there. But don't you know, why friends, today I'm glad that my Lord said one time, no greater love hath no man, why than he that lays down his life for his friends here. Why don't you see this woman? She, why she had something down inside of her. She, why she had that love down in her heart, you see. Why she was willing to lay her life down so that they could live here today. Why I got news for you today. There was someone to lay his life down for you one time. So why that you may live here, but you have to choose him. Why you have to begin to seek him out here in this world. Why you got to call out to him. And I'm thankful that he will hear your cries today. You know, I read in another place one time where Jesus, he, why him and his disciples, they were on a little ship one time. You see, they were just traveling, and Jesus, he, why he said that he went down and he went to sleep there. And then here come the waves rocking that ship, and here come the winds, and here come the storms. And so then they all began to get afraid. They thought they were going to die there on that ship. And so it says that they, why did they win? And they woke Jesus up right there and said, Master, why we're gonna perish here? Don't you even care that we're gonna perish here? This ship here, friend. So, why? And he just looked at him and he said, ye of little faith today, why do you doubt here? Reason to doubt there. Hadn't he brought them through everything? Why didn't they know that he was the one that held their life in the palm of his hand? Oh, friend. So then all he had to do was speak the word, and then the winds on the storms they ceased right there. I found myself in a great storm one time. You see, I thought that I was going to perish there. I knew there was nothing that I could do. Why it seemed like there were ways. Why there was ways too big for me. I love the song that says, why that when the waves are over my head, why they're under his feet today. That's too big for my Lord. Why? But you have to be willing to call out on him. It seems like sometimes we want to do things our way. Sometimes we want to do why the things that we want to do here instead of saying, Lord, why it's too big for me, God. Lord, I can't clean myself up good enough for you, Lord. Why, God, I can't be good enough for you, Lord. God, would you just come down into my heart, Lord? God, would you, Father, have mercy on a poor sinner boy like me, God. So we have to be willing to call out to him and say, Lord, God, I can't do it, Father. Lord, but God, I'm just going to turn it all over to you. Lord, make me what you want me to be, Father. God, take control of my life, God. I'll do anything that you ask me to do. Why, you see, I said that one time. I said, Lord, God, if you would just have mercy on me. God, if you would save my poor soul, I'll do anything that you want me to do. And so then, those words, they came back to me one time when I began to feel something down in my heart. Why, I knew that there was something, Brother Paul, that I needed to do. But I was too afraid to do it, you see. And so, why did I put it off? I put it off for a long time there. Why, Nathan, I was still in high school when I began to feel like that. And I got scared and I said, why, I can't do it. Maybe I'll just go away. And then I went off to school at Louisville. And I was there for a couple of years. But there was something, why, you see, I didn't get to go to church out there. Well, they never had time for that. So there was something that began to burn down in my soul. Brother Paul, I knew something had to change there. I knew that I had to go home. Why, I had to go back to church. Why, I had to go tell men and women what the Lord had done for me. I had to spread his word on everyone that I knew. Why, I wasn't going to be able to make it if I didn't. And so then it seemed like, this was the first year that I've been home. And so now the team that I left, they've won the biggest award that they could win. They won the national championship there. And so now everyone, they're all coming to me saying, why did you leave now? Don't you see what they've done here? Why, but I'm glad that they have. Why, that I can tell you that they can see what's down in my heart. That they'd be asking a different question. Why, but they would be looking at the ones that didn't come with me. They would be able to say, what's wrong with you? Why don't you want what's shot down in his heart? Why don't you want to go where he's going today? Don't you want his God? today. You see, and I'm glad today that why that I can call out to Him. Why that He's down in my heart today, friend. I'm so thankful for everything that He's done for me. I felt good here tonight, and I'm thankful to be here.
Amen.
I'm so thankful for every opportunity. You know, it seems like this world, we get so busy. Sometimes I've been so busy lately, it seems like.
It's all right.
With school, with sports and everything. Sometimes it feels good when you can slow down. And you can go out to the house of the Lord, and you can just forget about the worries and cares of this world. And then when that sweet spirit begins to move, and I can feel it down in my soul. You see, that's something that I wouldn't trade for anything in this world today. It's so good today, and I just want to try. I want to try to tell everyone that I can that they need to come, that they need to seek out this man called Jesus today. That He is the greatest thing that I've ever found here. On that day that He will be with you, He said, I'll go with you. All the way into the ends of the world. You see, we don't have to go through the problems and heartaches here by ourselves, but we have a comforter. Why that will always be there. I'm going to get out of the way and let Brother Josh come.
You're doing good,
I'm thankful to be out here.
We're glad you came down. Come on, my soul tonight.
Yeah, God bless.